What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Water Juice channel. Welcome back to the UCLA Bruins career here on NCAA 2K21. And that is right. Back. We have returned to the career, and we have returned in the most epic of ways. Because, ladies and gentlemen, if you missed the last episode, it was the NCAA tournament special. We went dancing. And boy, did we get down. Because, ladies and gentlemen, spoiler warning in 3, 2, make sure you guys go back and watch if you haven't. 1, we won the NCAA championship. That is right. UCLA is back on top, ladies and gentlemen. We're back. I've brought them back to prominence. And we've won the national championship. We beat North Carolina, the #1 overall seed in the entire country, in the entire tournament. We beat them in the finals, and it wasn't even really that close of a contest for 3 quarters. They made it a game in the 4th quarter, and then we kind of pulled away later. But we had to go through such a difficult tournament to get to where we are right now. We had to beat Baylor. We had to beat Texas, the #1 team in our side of the bracket. We had to beat Gonzaga, one of the toughest teams in the entire country. And then we had to go and play North Carolina in the championship game, the #1 overall seed in the entire country, and we beat them all to gain our first national championship. That is correct. We are national champions. So, what this video will consist of is the entire off season. We will go through coaching changes if we have to make a coaching change. We will go through the recruiting. We will go through the transfer portal. You guys understand? Draft and free agency basically is what those two are. I've explained that before, but if you did not know, the NFL or the NBA draft is the recruiting, and the NBA free agency is the transfer portal. So that's what those are. So how it's going to work is the NBA draft will be just I can't change the NBA draft. I can't change how it works. So there'll be picks, and we'll just go through all the recruits are there. So it'll basically be like we're drafting recruits. Basically is how it's going to work. And then in free agency, that's basically going to be where I have given myself 3 recruits that I can, or 3 players that I can try and persuade to come to UCLA out of all of the guys that are going to be in the transfer portal. And then since we won the national championship, that means I get an extra 2 recruits, because the national championship gives you, winning, just coming off a national championship gives you that little extra edge over the other competition. So if we would have finished runner-up, I would have gave myself 1 extra recruit. So we have 5 options. We don't have to use all 5, but I have 5 potential possibilities of getting 5 different players in the transfer portal. Basically is how that's going to work. Now, in normal years, if we don't win a national championship, if we finish like in the Elite 8, then we'll only get 3. But basically, year #1 needs to be a little bit bigger because we don't have any depth. So that's how it's going to work. I'm super excited to get into it. Make sure to smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. Let's get into some recruiting. All right, here we are in the tournament bracket. I have not simulated since we won the championship in the end of last episode. So let's advance really quickly to August. Now we are into September, and we are here for league meetings. There should not be any that are accepted. We will get all of these rejected to keep the same exact rules for the series. So that's all good. League realignment. Do I need to realign any teams to different conferences? Is there anyone? We could probably realign Ohio and switch Wisconsin, put Wisconsin in the Big Ten. So why is it like this? This isn't how I had it, is it? Iowa needs to be in the Big Ten. Hold on, this doesn't seem right. Hold on, I'm gonna fix this. This isn't how I had it, I don't think. All right, I think I've gotten it back to where it needs to be. The Big Ten is correct. The SEC is correct. The Big 12 is right. I could add Houston to the Big 12, but I couldn't fit it in. The only problem is we've got West Virginia on the West Coast because I couldn't find another spot for them. Is there any team that could fit in the West Coast? I hate to make West Virginia travel all the way to the West Coast to play their games against conference teams. Let's move Wisconsin over. Let's put Wisconsin over here. Move West Virginia back to the ACC so that they don't have to go super far. And then Wisconsin will just have to travel around. But I think we need to have another team. This doesn't work, right? Yeah, I didn't think so. We need to have another team in the Pacific. So who's close enough? We could have Gonzaga in the Pacific. There we go. Because they're in Seattle. So Gonzaga can go over there. Then that should work. The ACC and the Big 12 will be the teams that have... we'll have 5. Everybody else will have 4. I got the big teams in the Big 10, so that's all that matters there. Our conference is the Pac-12, so we've got Gonzaga, Arizona State, USC, Stanford in our conference. So I think this is, I don't know what happened last season. I had it all right, but maybe I didn't have it all right. I don't know. But now we've got it correct, so hopefully that stays. So let's advance now. Now we've got the draft lottery. Now I'm not sure, I don't think we have a lottery pick. We do not. We may have to get a lottery pick. I don't know. Let's skip the lottery. Who's got the number 1 pick? It is Kentucky. So Kentucky's got the number 1 pick. We have the final pick in the recruiting pitch, basically. So congratulations to Kentucky. So now we got staff signing. Let's view some candidates. So we've got, who's here? Kenny Atkinson, Mike Woodson, Chauncey Billups for assistant coach. Who wants to be UCLA's head basketball coach? Lionel Hollins looks decent, but Texas has got him already put a bid on him for assistant coach. So let's sort by potential first. And then go to, no, let's sort by offense first. So D'Antoni. Who's got good defense? This guy's, I mean, we could get Greg Popovich, but I don't really want to get Greg Popovich. I kind of want to bring Lionel Hollins in as a head coach. Could we bid for him? Oh no, he's already assigned. Okay, I get it. Tim Duncan. Who's our assistant? Ron Adams is our assistant. Let's fire this guy and view the assistant coach candidates, because we could bring in my man Tim to come coach UCLA, head coach UCLA. Ime Udoka. It'd be cool if there was like a UCLA player that became a coach. Let's just go with Tim Duncan, I guess. We'll offer him. I don't know if he'll even accept it. Can I offer Tim? Oh, no, because Mike Brown apparently is our new assistant coach. There we go. Let's offer Tim Duncan. I don't know if he'll even accept that. Cuba Gooding can be our new scout, and then this dude can be our trainer, I guess. Sure. Actually, you know what? No, he's garbage. Let's get Sean Lee in there, the football player. So we've got Mike Brown as an assistant coach. Hopefully, Tim Duncan is assistant coach. Assistant GM can be Michael Williams. Yeah, sure. Be you. So now head coach. I think we just stay with Steve Kerr, to be honest. I don't think there's anything else really that we should do. Let's go all the way down to head coaches, head scouts, assistant coaches. Why are head coaches so far in the bottom? Doesn't make any sense. Okay, here we go. Head coaches. So we've got, who's got good potential? Kenny Atkinson has good potential. Nobody really has better potential than Steve Kerr. I think we'll just keep Steve Kerr. Forget about it. We'll just keep Steve Kerr. So we've got, we'll sign him. These guys are all still tentative. Rejected, rejected, rejected. Wow. Ouch. We'll just get Owen Masters then, I guess. Assistant coach, Wes Unseld Jr. Sure. And then head scout, James Graham. Yeah, sure. Sign all three of those guys. There we go. So we got Wes Unseld Jr. and Mike Brown as our assistant coaches to Steve Kerr, but we'll forget about that. Well, we'll forget about that. We don't have Steve Kerr. All right, so NBA draft time, NCAA draft, I guess. So let's take one more look at the prospect scouting. Do we have anybody 100% scouted? Amari Bailey, Teddy Allen, Brockerton are all pretty close. So who's number 1 ranked? Odyssey Tony is number 1 ranked. Then we got Victor Wembanyama. I never know how to say it. I probably don't want to get him just because I don't know how to say his name. I'm probably looking at Amani Bates or maybe a Trace Jackson Davis, or I don't even really know what I'm looking for. There's some decent guys down later. Jonathan Kuminga. I don't know what we should do here. I'm gonna go look around the league, around the country, I should say, and see if there's anybody that I can maybe move up in the recruiting with. All right, so I made a move. We moved up to the 5th pick to get one of the good players. I traded Singleton and a ton of 2nd rounders and 2 1st rounders to get this pick. So let's start this recruiting process. Trace Jackson Davis goes to Kentucky. Interesting. All right. Victor Wembanyama goes to LSU. Sharif Cooper to Alabama, excuse me. I meant to change these guys' colleges. Nate Watson goes to Texas Tech, and now we are up. So we've got our pick of the litter. Who do we want to recruit to? Who do we want to recruit to good old UCLA, the defending champions? It's looking like Amani Bates is the best option. But we also need to get a big guy. Do we get a big guy here? Is that the move? Teddy Allen could be a nice shooting guard for us. What's Amani looking like? Amani can be counted on to score points with his back to the basket. Looks pretty smooth. He's a smart player. Will need help in defensive low post. He won't be someone that you can count on to strip the ball on defense. Subpar lower body strength. He averaged 8 points. Maybe he's not the move. What about Odyssey Tony? 7 points. What do we got here? Jamal Crawford. Teddy Allen's also Jamal Crawford. Justin Champagne, Isaiah Brockington. Are they all Jamal Crawford? What is going on here? Is everybody Jamal Crawford? What about Marcus Carr? He is Terrell Brandon. Chris Duarte is Jamal Crawford. DJ Stewart Jr. is Hall of Fame ceiling. Whoa. What is his stats looking like? He's got A plus inside scoring, A 3-pointer, B plus mid-range, post defense. He's not the greatest defender, but he's got A plus potential. Why is this guy a Hall of Fame projection? He's deadly accurate jump shooter. Looks pretty smooth, generally speaking. Subpar lower body strength, doesn't reliably finish when he gets to the rim. He passed his physical. He's 6'6", 205 at shooting guard. He could be a possibility. Oh, do I have 2 Nate Watsons in here? Oops. Let's take... Let's take DJ Stewart Jr. So DJ ends up being an 87. Wow. Cool. I'm gonna have to get rid of one of these Nate Watsons. Whoops. All right, so now we get to signing day. We've got a 75 overall Jaden Bradley. That's not that bad. 75 overall Jaden Bradley, and then DJ Stewart. I think that's pretty decent. I'm gonna bring both those guys in. We've got nobody on options, so that's good. We don't want anybody on option. Qualifying offers, we don't have any of those. And now we're into the moratorium period where we can get all of these boys recruited. This is the transfer portal. This is the transfer portal, everybody. So, who's got the most offers? Is it Luca? Has Luca got the most offers? He does. He's got 16 offers. Then AO has 8. Balk Knight has 5. Okay. Interesting. Nobody should be restricted. Yeah, nobody's restricted. So, like I said, I'm gonna have to readjust the contracts because they're expecting $28.6 million for Luka Garza, even though that college players don't get paid. So I'll bump those numbers down. Don't you worry. As for what we need to bring in, we are going to be going for. Let's take a look at the team. Let's take a quick look at the team. We obviously know that we need big guys. DJ's already our best player as a freshman. That's crazy. Okay, so we obviously know that we need some big men. Because if we take a look at point guard Jaden Bradley, we could use to move into a different player. That's always a possibility. I'm sure he's got some good trade value. Tiger Campbell, we need a backup shooting guard. Small forward's fine. Power forward and center, yes. So we need to use power forward and center. Isaiah Livers. Isaiah Livers would be a nice piece to the puzzle here. I would like to. I'm gonna put an offer in for Isaiah. Now I'm gonna offer him a big contract, a big money contract, because I want him to sign with us. But that doesn't mean that this is what the contract is gonna be once he's on the team. So we're gonna give him that. Remember, no player options. No team options, nothing like that. This is strictly just the years. This is just about the years. So we're going to offer Isaiah Livers that contract. And then a center. So we've got Garza, Kofi Coburn, Evan Mobley, Drew Timme, Malik Williams, Mark Williams. So some decent guys down here. The guy from North Carolina that we just played in the championship game. Okay, so I obviously would like to have Luka Garza on the squad. Obviously. But, I mean, there's a lot of teams going after him. I don't know if we're going to be able to bring him in. Gonzaga. Is that Gonzaga going after him? Because they lost Drew Timme? Interesting. I mean, they could just go and try and bring him back. Do we go for Kofi Coburn? Maybe Evan Mobley? Garza fits our system 5-star, which is why I kind of want to put an offer in on it. But remember, this is just the moratorium, so we only have 3 chances. Johnny Juzang's got no offers. I mean, I might bring him back if he's got no offers, if he wants to come back. Backup shooting guard. Dwayne Washington might be a nice backup shooting guard that we could recruit. I'm sure he'd like to come here. But Cade Cunningham also doesn't have any offers. Ayo Dosunmu. There's a lot of guys in here that I'd like to offer contracts to, but moratorium only allows 3 offers per day. So we obviously need to offer a big guy. Let's offer a big guy here. 7 foot, 6'11", 7 foot. Okay, so we're gonna go with one of these top 3. I'd rather not have Drew Timme. So Luka's got the best. He can stretch the floor because he got a 93. So do we offer Luka Garza? kind of want to offer Luka Garza. We're going to have to offer him some stacks. Where does that put us at? Where does that put us at? Wow, what are these guys offering him? All right, where are we at? We are the Bruins. So, oh, we're right there in 4th. Okay, so he wants, it looks like he'd like to have a player option. Okay, so we're probably not going to get him. We're probably not going to get Garza, but I would like to put an offer in on one of these other guys. Evan Mobley's got A- mid-range, which could be useful. At 7 foot, that definitely could be useful. Because you know we like to shoot the mid-range with the big guys, especially with a guy like Cody. What the heck is his name? Cody what? Cody Riley. That's what it is. I don't know why I just blanked on his name for a second. Cody Riley. He can shoot the 3, which is why it would be awesome if we had Luka Garza there. I don't think we're gonna. It's really between Mobley and Coburn. What do we do here? Mobley or Coburn? Who do we want to recruit? 285. Coburn is 7 foot 285. He'd be bullying people. Straight bullying people. But he can't do much besides the inside game. Nah, let's get Mobley. Let's offer Mobley a contract because I feel like he could fit our system a little bit better than Coburn would. So those are our 3 offers. We're going to advance to the next day. We got Isaiah and we got Evan. We're going to have to... They want us to renounce the rights on all these guys, so I will gladly renounce the rights on all those college walk-ons, that's for sure. We'll renounce the rights on Jules Bernard. I'll keep the cap hold on Johnny Juzang just in case. But it looks like we will get those 2 guys. Luka Garza has decided to sign with the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Great. That makes my life even easier. All right, so now that we got those 2 guys, we need to look. Juzang has 1 offer. We need to look at the guard position. Cade Cunningham, Jalen Suggs, Dwayne Washington, Moses Moody, I don't know. We're not gonna get Kofi. He's got too many offers. What kind of offers are they giving him? They're giving him the max. So the Hawkeyes are going for it all on Cade. So I guess we'll go for it all. Obviously everybody's got money because there's no cap. And all these guys were paid like nothing. They were paid like $1 million. So let's go offer that to Cade. What does that put us with Cade? That puts us number 1. So we got a chance. So you got a chance to get Cade Cunningham. As for shooting guard, I kind of want to go with Dwayne Washington. He's got a better 3 than Moses Moody just by a little bit. But Moses has also got 5 offers. And Dwayne has none. So maybe it's Dwayne. Let's offer Dwayne. Let's offer Dwayne a contract. He's going to get that contract because he's probably going to accept it anyway. And then now we got 1 offer left. I've signed 2 guys already. I still have some room to sign another guy to bring to the squad in this transfer portal. And is it Jalen Suggs or are we done? Are we done? So we added our new guy, or we will add our new guys when the moratorium period's over. So that means we will have what's his face and what's his face. Who did we just sign? Evan Mobley and who was the power forward? I don't remember who the power forward was that we signed, but we got a big guy. We got some depth. Now looking at point guards, like I said, we could move on from him if we end up getting Cade Cunningham, or he could just be a backup, I guess. We probably need to get another one of these guys, like a shooting guard, small forward type, because we're also losing. Where'd Ayo go? He went to Louisville. All right. We need to look at one of these guys because we might be losing Johnny Juzang. So, is there anybody here that I like? Wendell Moore, Dre Davis, Leaky Black. We've got one offer left. Do we try and negotiate? What kind of offers are they giving Kofi? They're giving him 3-year deals, are his top deals. So if we go for a 3-year deal, and I'm sure he wants a player option. That puts us at 2 years. Oh, no. So we should have went. Yeah, I understand what I did wrong. So we're not going to get Kofi. That's going to be the end of the moratorium period. So we got Isaiah Livers, Evan Mobley, Cade Cunningham, and Dwayne Washington who are going to sign here. That's good. Kofi Coburn has decided to go to Texas. All right, Jalen Suggs has got 7 offers. I don't think we need Jalen Suggs. Devontae Davis. Who's a sharpshooter? Who's like a real good sharpshooter, but still has a good overall? Spencer Jones, Gabe Brown. There's not really a lot of guys that have a lot of good overalls that are sharpshooters. Farron Flavors Jr. What a name, my guy. What an absolute name. Desi Sills? Ooh. Where did he go? Arkansas. Leaky Black's got a B+. Leaky, you know I can't go for you with a B+. I'm not sure what I want to do. I kind of like Desi Sills. He's 6'1", though. That's the only problem. If he was a little bit bigger, we could play him at small forward. But he is a little bit too small to play a small forward. Shondy Brown Jr. He's from Michigan. Jake Kyman, there's our UCLA guy. But he was really slow. His speed wasn't there. What about a point guard? Is there any? Who's the tallest point guard? How do I find out who the tallest point guard is? Suggs is 6'4". Trey Mann is 6'5". Garrett's 6'5". Bryce Thompson. Keon Ellis is 6'6". Desi Sills, why are you 6'1", my guy? You need to be taller. Why are you so small? Jermaine Samuels, Malik Hall, Spencer Jones. Nah, I gotta have somebody that can. Ooh, Seth Towns. Seth Towns is 6'8". Yeah, let's put an offer in on Seth. See what that gets us. That gets us Seth Towns too. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys. That's my limit. That's my limit on the guys that I can sign. So now we're into regular free agency. Trey Mann didn't sign with anybody in the moratorium period. Interesting. All right, so now let's take a look at the roster. Let's take a look at the squad. We got Cade Cunningham, Evan Mobley, Isaiah Livers, DJ Stewart, Jalen Hill, Chris Smith, Dwayne Washington, Jaime Jaquez, or Jamie Jaquez, however you want to say it, Tiger Campbell, Cody Riley, Seth Towns, Jaden Bradley. Whoa. That is a much improvement on our depth problem and on our just overall team. So we've got depth now at the big positions, which is good. Plus we've got Seth Towns who can go to power forward if we need him to. And we can, yes, this is good. I like this. I like this a lot. Plus DJ Stewart's just a boss already. So he's a monster. So that's everybody that I can bring in. So now let's just look and see where everybody else goes. So day one, Trey Mann gets picked up. Marcus Garrett, Dimitri Trice doesn't have, there we go. Dimitri's got some offers now. Everybody else. Leaky Black, still no offers for Leaky? Come on, don't do my man. There we go, 8 offers for him. All right, some of the big names are now gone. Thamba's here. Thamba was blocking the crap out of me. He's Baylor, right? Yeah, Baylor. He was blocking the crap out of me in the game, in the tournament. He was absolutely going crazy. All right, I think that's enough of the portal. Let's go to player progression, see how everybody did. Yes, everybody's growing. DJ Stewart didn't grow because he's just a freshman in the system. Perfect. Don't care about any of this stuff. Let's go straight to training camp. All right, so we're here in training camp, and we're gonna go to untapped potential, and we're gonna send DJ Stewart there. Perfect. And then we're gonna go to untapped potential again, and we are gonna send, who's got some potential that we need to untap? Let's send untapped potential camp to Hill. He deserves it. He deserves to have untapped potential camp. That is for sure. So now we are done with the off season. Now we're into the next season. Well, we will be. If we just hit this button right here, there we go. Simulate to the next season. It looks like we got Iowa at home, but they don't have Luka Garza anymore. He left. He's out the door. So let's take a quick look at what the possible rotation is going to look like. So I want to run. I don't know who these two bums are, but they won't get any minutes. We're going to run a 12-man rotation. 12-man rotation. Our first scoring option is going to be Cade Cunningham. Second's going to be Mobley. Third is going to be DJ Stewart. We're going to have a neutral offensive focus. Actually, you know what? We're going to get the shooters open. That's what our focus is going to be. Our tempo is going to be average. Some crash, others get back. Yeah, I like all that stuff. Okay, perfect. Now let's go to the actual gameplay. I didn't mean to back out like that. So we've got Cade Cunningham, DJ Stewart, Chris Smith, Isaiah Livers, and Evan Mobley as the starting 5 for your UCLA Bruins, the defending champions. Then we got Hill, Campbell, Dwayne, Jaquez, and then Cody Riley doesn't have any minutes. So we're going to have to get my man some minutes. Let's take some minutes away from the starters. Not a crazy amount of minutes away. Take some minutes away from Jalen Hill, from Dwayne, from all these guys to give the 12-man rotation. Like I said, we could use Bradley in a deal to get a different guy if we really need to. All right, perfect. So now we've got, or he could just be our third point guard off the bench. It doesn't matter. Now we've got everybody getting some minutes. Cade will probably play the most minutes. Simmons isn't going to get anything. Actually, you know what? I might just cut him right now, just so he doesn't get any minutes. 14 players. I can only go into that for 2 weeks. Whatever. Who made it to free agency? Nobody made it to free agency?
Monkey.
Interesting. Oh, before we go, should I show you guys the draft class? Or should I wait till... I think I'm going to wait till the next episode to show you guys the draft class. I think that'd be better. But I think that's it. I think that's everything we needed to do in this offseason. We've brought in the recruits. We done the whole thing. now we are ready to start the next season against Iowa in the next episode. Like I said, these contracts will be fixed so that nobody's making this crazy amount of money like they are now. So contracts will be fixed. The years will still be the same probably, but the contracts will not be near as expensive as they are. And that'll probably be for every team. Buckeyes didn't bring anybody in? What are we doing, Buckeyes? Come on, man. You're supposed to be making the team better. They brought in Keelan Boone. So hopefully teams didn't bring in like a crazy amount of guys like I did. So that I'll have to go in and change these contracts. Doesn't look like they brought in Trenton Wofford. And I'm also going to have to go and get rid of the second Nate Watson. There's 2 Nate Watsons here, and I'm not sure which one I should get rid of. I didn't realize that I had 2 Watsons, but I do. I have 2 Nate Watsons on accident. It should be pretty easy. Johnny Juzang picked up with the Carolina Tar. Johnny Juzang, you traitor! He went to the enemy. I cannot believe this. No way. He went to the enemy like that. My guy out here doing crazy things. Wow. I did not see that coming. Great. Gonzaga's going to be even better now. I cannot believe my man is on the effing North Carolina Tar Heels. That is just outrageous. I don't know how I feel. I've been betrayed. I have been betrayed by my own flesh and blood. Man, what a way to end the video, too. That's going to do it. Smash the like button, hit the notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya!